Lineberger. Today, my audience consists of 3 of my family members. Have you ever suffered a sports-related injury and wondered maybe what that was rooted from? Well, I've done my research and I found out that more than likely your injury stemmed from the type of athletic or running shoes that you were wearing. And so today we are going to talk about 4 major different types and groups of things. We're going to talk about understanding the uses of running shoes. We're going to talk about everyday trainers, which are for everyday athletes, everyday uses. We're going to talk about carbon-plated shoes, which are more geared towards professional athletes, professional runners. We're going to talk about what you personally should wear, and we're going to talk about which of the 2 are more important, carbon-plated shoes or trainers. So the reason that this whole debate between trainers and carbon-plated shoes are relevant is because you always want to try and prevent injury. While most athletes and sports players get caught up in getting better and climbing the links to the top of their sport and gaining fitness, people a lot of the time forget to sit back and realize that health is more important than fitness. You always want to try and prevent injury before you gain fitness. And that's the reason that these shoe groups are very important, because one helps you gain fitness a lot quicker, but can cause injury a lot quicker as well. So understanding the types of running shoes is very important. Like I said earlier, carbon-plated shoes and trainers are the main 2 types in today's running world, and they both have their own pros and cons. So first we're going to look at first we're going to look at trainers, everyday trainers. They are used for easy and slow running. They are made mainly for comfort. They are heavier than carbon-plated shoes because a lot of them are made with thick foam and made to reduce injury risk and help you in that regard. Next, we're going to look at the carbon-plated shoes, which can be pictured here. Those are 2 very popular carbon-plated shoes. They are mainly used for workouts, for not only professional runners, but mainly professional and experienced runners. They are much lighter than the everyday trainer. They have higher energy return. That is the whole purpose of the carbon plate. When the carbon plate hits the ground with your foot, it gives you a lot of energy return, and it helps you get through every single step. And they are way more likely to cause injury than a good everyday trainer because they have less foam, they have less stability, which can lead to weaker points of the shoe. All right, next. Furthermore, I have done a lot of research on PubMed.gov and Harvard.health.edu to back up some of this claims that I'm making. So what shoe should you wear? If you are an everyday hobby jogger, more than likely the carbon-plated shoe is not going to play as much benefit into your running style as it would, say, a professional runner or a more experienced runner who is running high intensity, high volume, everything of like that. But if you are one of the more experienced runners and need help with race day shoes and help getting through some of the workouts where you have to really push the limits and you need to change from your everyday shoe where you do more slower and longer mileage, then a carbon-plated shoe can really help you do that. Next, we are going to look at the main 2 differences in the next 2 in the carbon-plated shoe and the trainer. So, which shoes are more important? The simple answer is if you have to choose one shoe to buy and you're on a pinch and you cannot buy both of them, you're going to want to buy the everyday trainer, because you can do virtually everything in the everyday trainer that you could in the carbon-plated shoe and leave you a lot less likely to get injured. While when you are in the carbon-plated shoe, it may feel easier and quicker to do these certain paces and do these certain workouts, and in races it can help you a lot. That is a lot less more important than the injury prevention that comes with the everyday trainer. So, in summary, I would like to talk about how more than likely when you are running and you are going through many miles on the roads, on dirt roads or on the track, you're going to want to have everyday trainers that come with it, because those are the shoes that prevent injury more. They have more cushion, they have more stability and all around versatility. So that's all I have for that, and make every step count.